What's up everybody, ODG here, and I would just like to do a little tutorial on how to make a retro gaming overlay. And what we're going to do here is we're going to make a Batman themed overlay. Let me delete that bitch over there. Anyway, first thing you need to do is get, if you don't have it, this is GIMP, and I'm going to use Microsoft Paint, and that's it. Those two programs to make this overlay. And I'm going to make a Batman themed overlay. So the first thing we're going to do is open this up with the GIMP manipulation software, 2.8. I was right. Okay, anyway, and so we're going to stretch this out so we can see it a little better. And then we are going to go to image, and then we're going to do the canvas size, and we're going to do 1280 by 720, and then we're going to resize it, and we're going to go to view, zoom, fit image in window. Gonna get your little grabber, grab it and move the image down here in the corner. What it's gonna look like. Okay, and then we are going to, I've already made one here, but we're gonna go ahead and open this with Paint, so I can show you what I did here. I just made a screen. Go to image, resize it, percentage, and make sure that it is 640 by 480. Untick this because you don't want it to maintain the aspect ratio. You want to have 640 by 480. And since I've already got that, I'm going to drag it in here. This is where your screen is going to be. Then you still have your little grabber selected. I'm going to grab it like that's too small. Okay, so go to layer. We're going to scale the layer, and I'm going to put this about 800. Make sure that your chain is connected, and it will automatically scale it. Move it around the way you want it. Say that's good enough. Say that's what you want. All the checkered here is going to be where it's clear. So now you've got where your screen's at, and then you have your element here that you want your picture in. So you're not even going to put your camera in here. And then we are going to go back and open Paint, because we're going to make the chat box real quick. Okay, so chat box, we're going to go image. We're going to resize the image, and we're going to go to the pixels, and we're going to make it about 400 by 400, and then we're going to hit OK. And then we're going to, I usually leave it there on the normal selected. Then we're going to get a shape that we want our chat box to be. So you just want a square outline, red. I'm grabbing red because it's just different than black, and it's easier to work with. And then dump your black in, file, save as, we're going to save this as the chat box. We're going to save it as the chat box. Okay, and there it is. Now you got your chat box. We're just going to drop this chat box over here. Drag the chat box where it needs to go. We're going to resituate Batman over here a little bit. Alright, now we are going to duplicate the chat box. Duplicate the chat box. That way we can have two separate ones, and I'll show you while we're doing that in a minute. The top chat box, go ahead and grab the top chat box. Select by color, select the white, go to layer, transparency, color to alpha. Get rid of that white. Okay, it's going to get rid of the white. The reason why you can still see the white is because the other chat box is still behind it. Select none. Okay, so we got the red surrounding it. Okay, now we are going to select by color, and we're going to select black. We're going to do the same thing with the black. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to select color, select here, drag it over the black, hit OK. There you go. Select none. Okay, so now you got your outline for where your chat's going to go. Now select the bottom chat box, make it visible, select by color, repeat the process again, and go to transparency, color to alpha. This time we're going to go back to white. We're going to get rid of the white, and then we're going to select none. Make sure none selected. Grab your picker tool, click on the red. We got the red clicked. Then click this box here. It will bring up change color, and you will have the HTML notation. Hit copy. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing for that. We're going to select by color, select it, layer, transparency, color to alpha. Click on this, and then you enter that notation here. Paste. Okay. And it'll get rid of the red. So now you just have the black. Select none. So you have two different elements separated. Okay. So what we're going to do is go back to the black checkbox. First, let's grab our image, drag it in here, and say we want to have this in behind the chat. Okay. So we're going to layer. We're going to scale this layer down a little bit because we don't want it too big. We're going to go 200 and scale that, and then whoop, get your dragging tool. Select none. Okay, so we're accidentally put a dot on there. It's okay. Grab it, move it over here. Okay, and then we are going to make sure that this Batman symbol is below this chat box. You can't see it. Select the chat box again. Up here is the occupancy. We're going to change the occupancies to see the bat symbol. A little bit like that. Okay, looks good, right? So, got that done. Now we got to fill in all this space with the same color here as the Batman. So what I do is I just normally just take any image and drop it down, because this is the quickest way, all the way down to the bottom, and then we get to the Walmart wallpaper. Yeah, Walmart paper. Anyway, select the picker, select the color, and select the paint bucket, then select your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to take all the color out of this. So what I'm going to do is go to brightness, and I'm just going to drop this thing down all the way to the bottom. It's going to turn it a funky color. And then I'm going to take the paint bucket, and I'm going to drop that Batman color in. Then it just filled all that in. Easy ways to cheat to get stuff done really quick. Now you got your simple little overlay. Remember 640 by 480 on your resolution for Nintendo, Sega Genesis, anything that used to play on an old CRT TV. And then we are going to file, export this as the, I'm going to just export it as the Batman overlay. Ping. Okay, and then we're just going to make sure that save background color, save resolution, and save color values are selected, and hit export. Okay. Now you're going to want to save this as a Batman overlay. That way, if you want to come back to it later and do something else, you can. And then so you got your overlay. Close all that out. Then grab your overlay, drag it back into your GIMP, and then take your picker, pick your color, do the HTML again, HTML notation, copy, select by color, select the color, layer, transparency, color to alpha, make sure you enter your HTML notation, paste, OK, and then you've got your space, select none, then you've got your space that your video will appear. And you want to add extra stuff to it, just go layer, scale. We're going to make this about 200 as well. Make it there you go. Another little bat symbol. Say you just love the bat symbol and you want to put it down there like that. And the reason you don't put this one in before is because the green screen, and it will it might leave some it's harder to get it to cooperate. Okay, so then we just file and we export it as Batman overlay again, and replace. It will replace the one that had the green screen in it, and then close it on out, discard changes, close all your stuff, and that's pretty simple right there. Then you go ahead and add it to your image. You find your image, just Batman, OK and browse and go to your downloads and grab your Batman overlay and open that up and hit OK. And there you have it. There is your Batman overlay, and it's looking pretty good. Alright, so hope this helps. That should have your retro game in there looking real good, your chat and everything. Add all your other stuff later. And appreciate you guys watching the video. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that crap, and come and hang out sometimes. Ring the bell notification and come and hang out and watch some live stream retro gaming going on. ODG, peace out.